What is going on to you, Capricorns? You have the Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Devil, the Page of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Cups, the Strength, and the Two of Cups. So what I'm seeing here for you is this is pretty much a situation where the Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, right, for you Capricorns. A lot of you Capricorns are looking for, well, the Devil represent Capricorn anyway. So the Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, a lot of you are looking for, you're looking to actually get away from any interaction with anyone that isn't real, right? If it seems like if it's parasocial, you don't want to have anything to do with it. The Ace of Swords is, but at the same time, you are getting a lot of attention from others. You will have a lot of chances to meet someone that you could potentially be with around this time. The Two of Swords is, again, just make sure that you're not guarded or they're not guarded. So, because it wouldn't make any kind of real sense if you were guarded, but you had people that were attracted to you, or they're guarded, right? Even though they came up to you or you were attracted to them. So the Six of Swords and the Devil now is about how this is a situation for you where the Six of Swords, when you get rid of one of those, when you get rid of one person, another person is going to come in around this time, right? If not, then it means that if you're not really going through that, because sometimes people will tell me that they don't really have someone coming to me, again, then go out there, try to talk to people. Now, this could mean that that's the type of situation for you. A lot of people don't want to approach. What can I tell you? Good luck with that, because it doesn't make any sense if you're not going to approach somebody. And I've said this many times before. If you have not approached, that is a dub, because the idea that you think that only one side should approach, that is a delusion. Factually, it is a delusion, because what do you expect? So if you have not necessarily gotten anyone to approach you within, I would say, the last month, even though you are looking, and don't cop out, because the ego is going to be unattractive to people that you would want to come over and talk to you. So that just leaves talking to other people, because a lot of times I don't know, like I really don't know what it is that people expect sometimes, truth be told. Because sometimes it's like they want to get approached, but then at the same time, it's like, what do you expect though? You're going to have to approach somebody. So what exactly are you expecting? It's this delusion of, well, I'm not going to do anything. And you expect that to be attractive. I mean, my gosh, you haven't even gotten to know the person just yet, and you're already talking about what you're not going to do. Why is that attractive? So, I mean, the Page of Cups now represents, just keep in mind that, right? Don't allow yourself to become that. But at the same time, don't allow anyone else to do that to you. If you find yourself, Capricorn, being in a situation where you're talking to someone and they're not opening up to you, they're not talking to you, they're not letting you in to get to know them, that's a problem. And that's a dub, because what's the point? They're talking to you, they're here, right? They may have even approached you, but yet they're not letting you in. What exactly is the point of all of that? What is the point? What's up? That doesn't make any sense. And this is what I mean when I say short yellow bus. What exactly is it that these delusional people are hoping to get exactly? What are they doing? And the Wheel of Fortune is about, once you're able to see that, then it means that you may have to let go of a lot of people, honestly, to be able to get to that one person that actually acts like they have some form of common sense. And the Ten of Cups is about how you're going to have to learn to become okay with that decision that you're making. So very much so a time where a lot of you Capricorns have an opportunity to either have people come to you, you go up to other people, or a mix of the two. Either way it goes, though, there's a sense of how you Capricorns just need to, like I said, you just need to pay attention to the effort that they're putting in, as well as the effort that you're putting in too. The Strength in the Two of Cups is about how, since that's the case, you really don't want it to be one-sided either way, because the Two of Cups is just that, right? You know, like I said before, so many people want to meet someone, but they don't want to put in the work. You know, like countless times, I don't want to chase, so then be by yourself. And they get into relationships, and then it's like, oh, it didn't work. Of course it didn't work, because the person already scoped you out as a person that wasn't putting in the work. You were lazy. You already showed them that from the rip. Let me get into this, right? Let me get into this. Show and prove why it is that everybody needs to approach both sides. When the people who don't want to approach, who have a hard time approaching, to people who know what time it is, who understands what's going on, you've already shown that you're a dub because you don't want to approach. It says something about your character. It says that you lazy. Immediately. So this idea of, well, I don't want to approach, every time I've had someone who talk about they don't want to approach, the relationship has been terrible, because you've already shown somebody that you can't be trusted because you lazy. You not putting in any kind of work. You expect to have your pick of the litter, and your idea of shooting your shot is to just merely glance at somebody and have the person come up to you and like, that goes to show you the mentality of where it is that the person is. They're not living in the real, like, they're delusional. And the thing about it is that the Strength in the Two of Cups represents just that. If a person has a problem putting in an effort, if a person knows what's going on, the other person knows what's going on either side, then that person knows, I can't trust this person because this person is already lazy. My gosh, they had a hard time coming up to me and saying something. See, what I'm trying to do here on this channel with these readings and stuff like this, when I give y'all information, is to get y'all on both sides, regardless of whatever you into, regardless of skin tone, regardless of whatever ethnicity, to actually give y'all the right information that gets y'all out of this stupid social awkwardness that a lot of goofy people have a problem with. You can't expect to not approach ever, and then act like what you owe the world. That's not common sense. That's delusional. Now, I'm not coming down on you Capricorns. I'm talking about the situation, and I'm talking about how both sides, what creates a functional, let me put this plain. What creates a functional relationship is when both sides are putting in effort. Of a dysfunctional relationship is when one side does most or everything. And a lot of people are fighting for and to have parasocial, dysfunctional relationships. You want this and expect the person to raise their hand and say, yeah, I want that. Come on now, people. Starting to not make sense. This is starting to be stupid. You know? So you Capricorns want to make sure you're not that. Approach, get approached. You understand? So let's clarify the Two of Cups. The Hanged Man, Three of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Three of Cups. Again, so the Hanged Man, the Three of Swords, This is a situation where the Hanged Man is about, a lot of you Capricorns may be afraid to approach, right? Or they may be afraid to approach. If you are afraid to approach, do what it is that you are afraid of, because it'll help you build that experience to not be afraid. The Three of Swords represents, and if the person acts weird, like they're not interested, they start wilding out on you, you ain't got to talk to them after that. But the Three of Swords also represent that you may have, if you're doing the approaching, you may really put them in a position where they are good because they were scared to come over and talk to you in the first place. Now, when it comes to getting approached, okay, you already know what it is that to do. If you're not interested in them, let them down easily, because there's no real need to disrespect, right? The idea that people who disrespect other people because the person likes them just to flex, that's not really a flex though. Because what does it say about you where you so stupid? I'm not saying you, I'm saying in a general sense. What does it say about a person where a person is so delusional and dysfunctional, they're trying to tear down the people that they like? Or the person that likes them, excuse me. So what will you do to somebody that you really, that really likes you? What, tear them down too? For what reason? Social awkwardness. But anyway, because that's not common sense. Why would you tear down somebody that likes you? Somebody likes you, they think the world of you. Oh, I don't like your shirt, I don't like your pants, I think you look weird. How odd is that? How stupid is that? The person worships the ground that I walk on. Why would I go out of my way to insult that person, right? Social awkwardness. What is it in your head that you have to insult the person? I think it's something else. I think it's the person low-key tearing their own self down, and they think everybody else is being facetious with them, because that type of stupidity doesn't even make any sense. The Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands and the Three of Cups, however, represents that when you are the one that's getting approached, like I said, don't worry about it. Okay. Oh, if you're getting approached, don't worry about it. If you're not into them, let them down easily. If you are into them, see what it is that they are about. Take your time, get to know them. Don't rush into anything.